So I want to start this video showing you where did I actually find those citadels, because this is what bothers most people, and at least what bothered me the most. So the burning monolith was, near the starting point. Apparently I had to restart my game to find those two, and I'm gonna show you the way from them to the starting point, because that's what shows me on the map. So that's how far I went, without any sense of direction, which kinda sucks. Because first of all, I started going like here. And as you can see, there was nothing here. And the third one I just found is here. I hope the thing I'm about to do won't backfire, because there's one attempt at the citadels, you die, they gone. And I really wanna do them on the 16 keystone, the corrupted one, because I feel pretty confident about my build. I just hope, as I said, it won't backfire at me. It's the first time I'm gonna be doing the citadels, and I'm going with full map boss difficulty, but as I said, I'm pretty confident about my build. I just hope it won't backfire at me. So I also wanna quickly break down what build I'm playing, because it's not the most played version of Spark, which is probably the most played build, but I have a Spark build with a critical version of it, with these gloves, so I could neglect all of the critical damage bonus nodes, and I could go full for the crit strike chance, including nodes like this. I haven't played Path of Exile 1, so I'm pretty new to this game, you can say, since it's very similar what people say to the Path of Exile 1, but I managed to get 91-66% before I even found those things. I started leveling all around the first citadels, because I wanna hit 92 before I do the bosses, so you're gonna see me doing the bosses once I'm 92. This build is far from the best possible version of it, so you don't necessarily have to copy me. Don't do it, I'd even say, because the build is fully optimized up to me. I really wanted to have 60 additional spirit on top of the 100 we get, so I could use my custom shock, which has 2 lightning conduits, elemental focus and the electrocute, so it can zap for quite some damage, and it can instantly electrocute once it zaps, which means where I really want the electrocution, so I can build up for another custom shock lightning conduit snap. And I have voltaic mark, of course, to increase the effect on shock, which is fully quality up for the extra 15. This is very insane for any stormweaver double shock thing without even like a competition. One of the best additions. It just requires 52 dexterity, but since those require 73, they just, I have to get 73 anyway for the gloves, so voltaic mark is just an obvious choice. No matter what gear I play, I will always go and try to get the dexterity for voltaic mark. And the last addition, suggested by my friend that played way more PoE, is Eye of the Winter. That's the critical weakness. And critical weakness is just a nice debuff for some extra critical hit chance. And also all of my jewels are pretty much the same. There is 2 things I really care about: to have a minimum of 15 increased magnitude of either ailments or just the shock I inflict, and the critical hit chance for either spells or just the critical. But both on 15 is minimum for every jewel I use. By the way, just before the bosses, one interesting thing that I wanna show is that another citadel is popping out here already, close to the stone one that took me a bit longer to find. So most of the time, from what I see, they are 2 near each other. And as I was leveling to get that 92 before I do the citadels, near this one, I found this one that was peeking out, and yeah, that's the iron citadel. And I also found copper, so that proves my theory that usually you have 2 of them close to each other. And I don't know how that counts with the 3 of them, but yeah, they usually come in pairs.
I think not, Mad Wolf.
Oh, quite fast.
Need mana.
Oh nice, he bugged out. Hopefully now I'm not unlucky. Okay, is it gonna explode or anything to screw me up? Luckily not. Well, luckily I had that one more iron citadel, so Guess let's see. Maybe I don't kill him too fast this time. But I will dodge the fucking cliff. That's for sure. Hopefully. I just pre-put everything.
I think not, Mad Wolf.
This didn't bug out this time. Get fucked, like, so I would have more fragments, but before I was just unlucky, so at least I get 2 from him, I guess. Oh, for the last one. Bug out, please.
The genius of the ball. I'm not impressed.
Oof. As unlucky I was in the Iron Citadel, the other Iron Citadel gave me double the fragments, so I guess that the wolf said sorry like this, I don't know. So honestly, the fights were quite easy, since my build turned out to be quite godly on the one-tapping of the bosses. One even got one-tapped way too hard and it just bugged out, so I got kinda screwed. I could have just dodged that cliff, but I don't really remember what that boss was doing, and I wasn't really expecting him, you know, to stand longer than that initial frames. But yeah, my build is still far from what I'd love it to be. I have only 3.3k mana, 2.1k shields, nothing really, 523 mana recovery, and going for crit requires you to sacrifice a lot defensives. But you know, it pays off when the boss just simply does not bug out, so would I recommend it? Hell nah, it's way easier to build a normal build, but if you really like crit, then sure, that build is really viable, very nice. I can make a full guide if you guys want. But one thing that has to change is looking for these, because I don't mind going far. Just give me a sense of direction where I should go and just put them all 3 near each other, I guess. Because that would be probably the perfect solution for this, because I saw many people complaining, many people that play way more than I do. So it's insane that these things are so hard to find and you die to a random stuff and it's gone. It's a bit harsh, but that would be all from me, so see ya in the next one.